that's coming from. What's up, ladies and genitalia? We're following an ambulance today. We're gonna see where this fucker goes. Nah, just kidding. But anyway, Cruiser Bruiser here. Oh, Sheriff. I'm only going 55. See? I'm only going 58 now. But anyway, figured I'd get out and ride today before this rain moves in. Supposed to be some storms rolling through here in the next hour or so, so we're gonna head out and get something to eat. Not sure what we're getting, but I got the wife behind me, and as you can tell, the fairing is no longer here, so you don't get that shitty buffeting up into the helmet. Makes it sound like shit, which right now it probably doesn't sound that great because I am on the 4-lane here, and usually these open areas, straight roads with traveling a little quicker tends to, you know, make a lot more wind noise, obviously. But yeah, so hopefully it sounds all right. But yeah, I'm hopefully gonna have a new helmet soon though, and make my vlogs sound a little bit better. Shouldn't be changing the setup for, you know, like the microphone I use and stuff like that, because, you know, as I've said before, I'm using these newer microphones. Last time I spelled it, I said it was N-E-W-E-R, but it's actually N-E-E-W-E-R. I'm not sure if they still make them anymore. I haven't really looked to find out, so I'm not sure. I mean, they may. It's just a, you know, cheap Chinese microphone, but hey, it works. I do need to start editing my videos with headsets on though, because I do, after I've been editing them, and if you watch them with headphones on, you will see that that the left side is not as loud as the right side. So I do need to start editing with headphones on. That way I can kind of balance the audio to make it a little bit more comfortable for you headphone users there. Because I know it's gotta be odd watching with headphones on and having one ear louder than the other. But yeah, we're gonna heading out to Fort Oglethorpe, Georgia, which is, as I've stated before, I mean, it's basically right on the state line of Tennessee from Chattanooga. So yeah, we're gonna head into Fort O. We're gonna get something to eat. Take our little trip through the battlefield here to get there. I'm not gonna go down the side roads and explore or anything, but we're gonna go through the main road through the battlefield here. Chickamauga Battlefield, National Military Park. So yeah, I took the fairing off. The headlight, I had to change the headlight block because with the fairing you have it's like a Memphis Shades, which I got like the knockoff brand or whatever, because I mean there's no point. It's just literally a piece of aluminum with holes drilled in it. There's no point in paying the extra money for the Memphis Shades brand, paying an extra $30–40 for a piece of aluminum with holes drilled in it. But yeah, I've changed the headlight block back to the stock block, so the headlight brings it in a little farther, so it's not sticking out so far. Because with the fairing, you need it to stick out farther, because obviously the fairing sticks out. So yeah, I put the stock headlight block back on. I need to adjust it. I haven't ridden it in the night yet, in the dark, so maybe by the time we get done eating, maybe it'll be dark, so I can actually adjust it. I got my tool set in my bag, which so I'll always carry that. I don't have the saddlebags on anymore. It's kind of hard to show you from here because I'm riding, but obviously if I look down, I mean turn my head around backwards, I can miss what's on the road. And yeah, I really don't want to do that. I still have yet to wash it. You can still see all the grease all over the mirrors here, so that's the next project. Since I took everything off, I didn't want to wash it before I took everything off because I didn't want to clean it, take it all off, put my hands all over it, make it dirty again. There's no point in that. So I figured I'd take everything off, get it the way I want it set up and everything adjusted, and then go wash it from that. But this weekend, me and the wife rented a big dumpster, like one of those rollback dumpsters. Rented one of those. I think it's like a 6.5 or 6 foot by 14 foot, something like that. I don't know. It's a good size. But our garage was just full of just junk. Like, there's just so much stuff that was in our garage that we filled up in that dumpster, and it's insane. Like, we filled half the dumpster up with just the garage. Other than that, I mean, the stuff inside the house that there's just boxes and things like that we just don't need anymore. Just a bunch of like odds and ends of just random pieces of like furniture that we haven't put together in forever that we don't have the room for. I mean, nothing that would be good enough to really donate, because I mean, some of the furniture, yeah, because we actually did donate a good bit of the furniture. But like the chair, we had a chair in our living room that the only reason we kept it there because the cats, we got them a cat tree. They refuse to scratch the cat tree. They want to scratch that chair. And we have a new couch in the house that we picked up last year. That was, I don't know, about 7-8 months ago. We picked up a sectional couch, brand new. We didn't want them to tear that to shreds. So we're like, you know what? The chair's ugly. It's falling apart. We'll leave it here just so it keeps them from scratching up the new couch. Oh, they're holding hands. But yeah, we kept it there just to keep them from scratching the new couch. So finally it just got so bad, they tore it up so bad that we were just like, you know what, there's no point in keeping it in here anymore. It's just ugly, it's an eyesore, it's taking up room. We bought a couple of DVD shelves because we own, like, we collect DVDs, like Blu-rays and stuff, so we have like hundreds and hundreds of new, like, Blu-rays and DVDs. So I've been wanting to, you know, set those up on display. We have like a DVD case, you know, you flip the pages through and all that, but that's, I don't know, to me, I don't like that, because for one, it can damage the DVDs that way, sliding them in and out of those sleeves and everything, and it's just, I don't know, I just don't like that. For two, I just like the looks of the DVD shelves and organizing your DVDs to display, because they're all there to see. It's like collecting comic books. Most people who collect comic books or Hot Wheels and things like that, they want to display them because that's their collection. If you're collecting it and just hiding it away, I mean, what's the point? I mean, yeah, they're cool because you can just go through and watch them anytime, but I mean, we don't really watch the DVDs as much as we should, because, I mean, streaming services, most everything is either free or we already have a streaming service that it's on anyway. So it's just easier just to stream it instead of getting up and getting a DVD, putting in the DVD players and changing it out. But we still like to collect them just because, I mean, I don't know, it's cool to collect DVDs. We like them. So yeah, we got a ton of Blu-rays and DVDs. So we're gonna get that set up in lieu of the chair. So it'll help the living room look a little bit better and not look so cluttered up and a chair just torn apart. So hopefully we can keep the cats from scratching up the chair. One of the cats, our black cat, he's a big puffy black cat. I'll see if I can throw a picture up on the screen, you can see him. His name is Tweak, Tweak from South Park. Main reason is because when we got him, and even still now, he is a very nervous, very twitchy, very scared cat. So the name Tweak fit perfectly. Because anytime anyone comes over, he runs and hides. He's always scared. I mean, I could literally be walking through the house and just go psst, like just a tiny little psst, and he will jump and like almost do a backflip, and it scares the hell out of him. And it's pretty fun to scare him. But yeah, he doesn't really scratch on much, except for the carpet. Right in front of the threshold going into the bedroom, he's torn the carpet up, and we keep having to kind of like scare him away from it. So which the carpet needs to be replaced anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. But Lucifer, we have another cat. He's the black and white cat. I'll see if I can throw a picture up here of him as well. His name is Lucifer, mainly because the dude's a fucking son of a bitch. He's an asshole. Like, he's literally Satan as a cat. But yeah, he's the one that scratches up literally everything. He tears everything up in the house. Like, literally will get up on the counters and knock things off on purpose, just to get us to come in the other room and let him outside. Because he's an inside-outside cat. He just takes off and comes in and out whenever he feels like it. So yeah, he just kind of comes and goes as he pleases. Tweak is scared to death of the outside. We let him out one time, and he ran off and didn't come back for 4 days because he's terrified. What is this person just sitting here for? Freaking idiot. But anyway, I'm gonna run into this vape store real quick. We're gonna pick up some vape, and I'll be right back. Uh-oh. That wasn't good. I ain't never done that before. But yeah, we had our dumpster party this weekend, so we spent pretty much the whole weekend just loading up that dumpster with just junk. and getting the garage cleaned out and all that good shit. We got I mean, that's a 14 by 5, 14 by 6 dumpster. Pretty big, and we filled that thing almost all the way up, so it's a lot of extra shit in a 2-bedroom duplex. Like it's insane how much shit we had just laying around that we literally haven't touched it ever, or at least in several years. I spent most of my night last night just sitting in the garage, organizing it, drinking beer, relaxing. Not really relaxing. If it's relaxing to clean up a garage and organize tools, then yes, I was relaxing. But yeah, it's much better. We can actually get both bikes in there side by side and have enough room for like 6 more bikes. So yeah, that's what I was telling the wife. You know, we're trying to be a little healthier and try to eat a little healthier, which right now we're going to Zaxby's. So it's not the healthiest, but it is the weekend. We use our weekend for our cheat meals. We still don't do any sugar. Very rarely we'll do sugar. Like say maybe on the weekend we might get like maybe an ice cream sundae or something like that. And a lot of the times on the weekends we don't even do that. Like, I mean, as much sugar as we get might be like, last night I think I had like 2 Twizzlers. But other than that, I mean, we cut out pretty much all sugar. I've been drinking Coke Zero. She drinks either Diet Coke or Coke Zero, whichever one. But Coke Zero usually helps me with my sugar cravings. Anytime that I want a Coke, because I mean, I love my sodas. I used to drink a lot of Dr. Pepper and Coke. So I love my sodas, but it definitely helps having Coke Zero. Just because, I mean, there's no sugar in it. It's got aspartame, which is obviously not very healthy, but I mean, it can't be any worse than sugar. I mean, it may be, but I don't know. It definitely helps with sugar cravings, at least. So yeah, we're trying to eat healthier, trying to be more fit. I went from I was about 220, 225, maybe like a couple of months ago. And my whole life, I mean, I've never been above 200 pounds until the last, I don't know, maybe 5-6 years, something like that. I think right before my divorce, I hit right around 200, maybe like 205. And that was because I was trying to. I was powerlifting a lot. I was working out a lot. I was trying to eat a lot to put on mass, because I was cultivating mass. Stop cultivating and start harvesting. Yeah, just cut across all those hash marks to get into your turning lane so you can get your chicken. I got up to around it was about 200, 205-ish, something like that, because I was trying to get up to around 200 for, my weightlifting. Then I ended up hurting my back. I was actually squatting, and I went down a little bit too far and had a little too much butt wink, and I felt my lower back just pop. And I don't know what I did to one of my vertebrae or what. I got it checked out. They said they didn't really look like I did much to it. What are all these cars? Why are they here? Bella Vita? Oh, they made it a restaurant. Huh. That used to be a place where I used to get my chicken wings, and dude, they had amazing chicken wings. Now it's something else. But yeah, I mean, we're trying to eat a little better. Like I said, today's our cheat meal. We usually have a cheat meal on the weekends, usually on Saturdays. All right, well, let's turn this off. I'm gonna sit here for a minute while I wait on her, and I'll talk to you guys. So yeah, I mean, we'll do our cheat meal on the weekends, and usually that consists of mostly just, we don't eat like starches like potatoes and stuff like that throughout the week. So we use this as our time to say, hey, I'm gonna enjoy me some fries this weekend, because fries are probably the main thing that we used to eat a lot of, because we used to eat a lot of fast food. I mean, it's just us two, and we work at home. So, which, I mean, when we weren't working at home, we ate a lot more fast food, because we would have to actually drive to work every night, and we would always stop and pick up, what the hell? Jesus Christ. We would always stop and pick up like fast food. We'd get hamburgers or chicken. We'd stop at KFC a lot. We'd stop at like McDonald's and Hardee's and Wendy's and stuff like that. And we would constantly eat, nothing but fast food. So it was getting pretty bad there for a while. We were both feeling like shit. And then we started working at home. We were like, hey, we're working at home now, we can actually cook our own food. I mean, it's much more convenient because we can just walk into the kitchen, pick what we want, and not just say, hey, we're on our way to work, we got to stop somewhere and get something. And usually when you stop somewhere to get something, it's fast food. Fast food's not healthy. I mean, there are some healthier options, get like the grilled chicken and stuff like that, but just only eat like half the bread. But it's hard to do that. You have to be very disciplined to do that, and neither of us are that disciplined. So yeah, working at home has definitely helped a lot with eating better, drinking better, because we're not, somewhere to where we can easily just get whatever soda, whatever drink, energy drinks and stuff like that we want. We just go grab it and we're good. You just drink it, eat it, whatever it is you get. So I mean, it's definitely, we do the Walmart pickup orders, so it's perfect. I mean, and our gym's right there beside where the Walmart is where we live. So we'll get up, we'll go ride the motorcycle for a little bit. I'll teach her on the motorcycle for a little bit. We might go to the gym, work out for an hour and a half, and then pick up our grocery order at Walmart. It's right there next door. So it definitely is a lot more convenient. It makes it a lot easier to stick to a diet. So yeah, I feel we're doing pretty good right now, because the only time we really eat anything just kind of junk foody or super unhealthy is like right now. We'll eat some chicken at Zaxby's, and that'll be really about the only thing we really eat unhealthy throughout the weekend. Other than that, the only other really unhealthy thing I consume is beer. And I don't really consume a lot of beer. Throughout the week, like after work in the mornings, I might have maybe one, something like that. Maybe like before work sometimes, like with dinner, I might have one. I mean, so usually I might drink maybe 1-2 beers a day, if that. A lot of times I'll go 2 or 3 days without even having a beer. So I mean, I'll get a case like an 18 pack or a 30 rack, and the 30 rack will last me a couple of weeks pretty easily, because the weekends, that's whenever I drink more beer, because like I said, I got the Blackstone. We always cook on it, throughout the week and the weekends and stuff. So like last night, the kids came over, it's Mother's Day weekend and everything, so they came over, hang out with me and my wife, their stepmom. So they came over and hung out and everything, and we did some hibachi on the Blackstone. So I did have some rice yesterday. So I mean, technically, I guess rice isn't horrible. You just can't eat a whole. You don't want to eat it every single day. But anyway, enough rambling about food here. I'm going to take my helmet off because it's getting hot. I'm going to wait for her to get over here, and I'm going to eat, and then I'll catch up with you guys here in a few minutes. Yeah, here we are in downtown Chickamauga. Chickamauga, Georgia. It's not really that big of a town. I mean, this is pretty much it right here. This Mexican restaurant's pretty good. They got some good Mexican food. It's it's a nice looking town and everything, but I mean, there's not much really here. There is absolutely zero nightlife, like at all, because I mean, this is like in the middle of freaking like Redneckville. Everybody around here, everything's closed at like 8 o'clock. Like nothing's open but Domino's. But it's a nice area. I mean, hell, there's like a little creek and a pond and everything down there that's pretty nice. You can go down and relax, sit beside it. I don't know if you can really see it down in there or not. Okay. Well, let's just stop your big ass truck in the road right here. I thought he was going to turn and he just sat there. He had plenty of time. But yeah, that was pretty much downtown Chickamauga. I mean, that's it. You blink and you're through it. But everywhere else in Chickamauga is nice. I mean, it's all like country roads and everything. Some of the roads aren't the greatest. I mean, they're just falling apart, potholes everywhere. They refuse to fix them. There's nice views around this area, especially out through the cove. Would go out into the cove right now, but it's about to be dark, so you really wouldn't see anything. But I guess I need to get into the house and adjust this rear wheel, get my belt slack adjusted and all that, because it's been a while since I've done it. Plus, I mean, I can feel the bike kind of pulling to the left, like I said. Like if I let go of the handlebars, the bike is actively leaning, especially once I start going slower, it leans harder and harder to the left. Which means my rear tire, or rear wheel, is slightly off. So, that's not a good thing. I'm thinking about riding out to either White Lightning Harley in Chattanooga, or Mountain Creek Harley in Dalton, Georgia. Thinking about riding out to one of those and test riding some bikes one day. Maybe next Saturday, maybe the Saturday after, I don't know. But sometime soon I'm thinking about going and test riding some bikes and doing some bike reviews and stuff like that. Kind of do some different things on the channel. Things to kind of mix it up a little to where obviously you guys don't get bored watching my shit, because I know just me doing little rides like this and just talking, you know, about just whatever's going on that day. I mean, I know that can be boring sometimes, so I definitely want to add some more content to my channel. I'm going to do some off the bike stuff too. I actually have some equipment from Amazon coming, from like selfie sticks for the GoPro. What the hell's all these leaves in the road? Jesus Christ. But yeah, I got like selfie sticks for the GoPro. I've got a little handlebar mount for my GoPro Hero 3, because I have 2 GoPros. I've had them for, I don't know, 10 years now, something like that. It's whenever I first started doing my channel, so I guess that was about 7-8 years ago, something like that. 8-9 years ago. But yeah, so I got a handlebar mount for my GoPro Hero 3 that I'm going to start mounting on my handlebar. That way I can get some, you know, front-facing angles to point at me while I'm riding. Holy shit, this curve always sneaks up on me every damn time. The sign says slow 30, but there's no other signs in the curve saying, hey, it curves here, and it sneaks up on me every damn time. Every time. Anyway, yeah, I'm getting I got the handlebar mount for my GoPro Hero 3, so I can actually do some front-facing camera angles and stuff. Plus, you know, like I just said earlier, I got done cleaning up the garage and everything, so I'm wanting to do some garage videos, maybe do some maintenance videos, stuff like that, like doing oil changes on the Dyna, oil change on the Rebel. The 600-mile service will be coming up soon on the Rebel, so I want to go through that. Let's go this way. I think that would help other people that, you know, maybe have, you know, Rebels and Dynas and stuff like that, and they want to know how to do maintenance. I can do videos of doing the maintenance on them and things like that, and kind of help some people out. So now that I got the garage clean, I actually have the cleanliness to actually be able to film those videos, and there's not a bunch of crap in the way. So yeah, I'm going to get a few shop lights, hang them up around the room, hang up some lights, and that way I can actually have better lighting, because the lighting in that garage sucks. Literally all there is like a spiral LED like bulb that's screwed into the ceiling light, and then the garage door opener light, and it's not enough to provide really any adequate lighting to do much in the garage. Anytime I do anything in the garage, I usually open the garage door when it's light outside, and I usually do it then, because that garage stays pretty dark. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing stuff like that, doing some maintenance videos. Maybe if I do any changes on the bike or anything like that, you know, I can film that. Hopefully once the wife is actually riding out on the road, I mean, I know I've said that a few times now, but I'm going to continue to say it. But yeah, once she's out riding around on the road, you know, we'll actually do some weekend trips. Been talking about going camping, things like that, because I mean, if you've never experienced camping on a motorcycle, then you haven't experienced life. Like, it's at least motorcycle life, because there's nothing greater than just strapping a tent, a sleeping bag, some random supplies, throw them on the bike, and just go. Get there, set it all up. If you want to go get something to eat, you just take off on the bike, you go get something to eat, you come back. I mean, or you just bring stuff to cook. Yeah, I'm having to lean over to the right to hold this bike straight up. This definitely needs to be adjusted. But yeah, camping on the back of a motorcycle is definitely, there's nothing else like it. It's so much fun. So we're going to be doing that as soon as she's good to go there. We're actually thinking about going up to either Cloudland Canyon, which is, I don't know, about a good 30 minutes, something like that from us. Think about either going there, maybe at Fort Mountain in Georgia. Eventually wanting to, once she gets more comfortable with riding and kind of going around twisties and stuff, wanting to go up to Tellico Plains, go up to Hunt's Lodge. That's where we did the first Moto Nobodies meetup. Probably go up there, camp there at some point, ride the Skyway, the Dragon, take her on all the the popular roads. The Dragon, I'm not a big fan of the Dragon, honestly. I've been a few times, quite a few times actually. It's a fun road to take someone down that's never gone before, just because of the the whole, like the popularity of it, or whatever you want to call it. It's kind of just one of those. It's one of those rites. You gotta get your. It's like an initiation, I guess you could say. That riding the Dragon is like the goal that most people have around in the United States. Like oh, I want to go ride the tail of the Dragon. I want to go ride the tail of the Dragon. Honestly, to me, it's just not that fun. It's an okay road, but it's. I guess it's fun if you want to go quick on like a sport bike or something, or go quick. Even riding quick on. I can't talk. What the fuck? Riding quick on. God damn, dude. Usually I'm not much to complain about grass, but Jesus fuck. That's fucking thick. That's like 2 inches deep in grass right there. Good God. In a curve too. Asshole. But yeah, I mean, the Dragon is, it's fun to take someone on for their first time, just to kind of show it to them. Take them over the Dragon, get their, little passage, their rite of passage out of the way. But I much prefer like the Moonshiner 28, like anywhere through Highway 28, through like the Fontana Dam, stuff like that. Those are beautiful roads. The Skyway's beautiful, because I mean it's all like long sweeping curves, which are much more fun in my opinion, at least for me. Long sweeping curves are a lot more fun than the Dragon, where it's just like back, over and over and over again. It's fun for the first time or two you do it, but I don't know. To me, it's not what I go up there for. There's tons of other roads that are 10 times as good. It's just the Dragon has all the popularity because, I mean, everyone around the world, stretch my legs, everyone around the world knows the tail of the Dragon. Like it's just something everyone knows, and everyone wants to do it. But I don't see the appeal with it. I mean, doing it the first time, yeah, just so you can say you did it. Get you a patch, get you a sticker, and then go on and hit the real good roads. But yeah, I mean, we'll go up there, we'll go camping in Tellico. I'll take her over the Skyway. I'll take her for her inaugural trip over the Dragon, and I'm sure she probably will think the same way I do, like that it's not as fun as it's cracked up to be, unless you're going like super fast and you're one of those like fast boys or whatever, dragging knees around the curves. But yeah, I mean, I have a feeling that she's gonna like the Skyway a lot better too, because I mean, she's been over the Dragon but in a car. Like we went over it in the Mustang a while back. How the hell did my freaking turn signal get twisted that way? Probably because it's loose. Yeah, I haven't ridden this thing in a while. Things are get on your side of the road, dickweed. Things are starting to get loose. So yeah, I gotta get home and tighten some things up. Like I said, it's been a while since I've ridden this thing. It's got some little irks that I need to get out of it from it sitting for a while. So I'm gonna get to the house and do that. Make it safer to ride. I mean, obviously a turn signal turning to the side is not unsafe, but considering I never use them anyway, I'm gonna get to the house and fix this shit, and get my rear wheel straightened out, figure out why this thing is popping when I try to crank it. And I will see you guys on the next video. This one here, I mean, this one will go live Monday, so this will be Monday whenever I talk to you guys. But anyway, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, tell your friends, and as always, have a nice day.